Hello, Design Legends. My name is Font, and here's a story. When the Rio 2016 Olympics logo was unveiled, designers praised its fluid human forms embracing in a circle. But for many viewers, the curves looked like something else. Let's just say, not very Olympic. Memes exploded, with people seeing sexual shapes instead of unity. The logo wasn't poorly drawn. The issue was that its meaning wasn't universal. This is why designers need semiotics, the study of signs and meanings. At its core, semiotics is just about how things stand for something else, and you already use it daily. Think of emojis on your phone. A smiley face is an icon. It resembles a smiling, happy person. A heart is a symbol. It only stands for love because culture agreed it does. Or take a zebra crossing and a red light. Stripes and a glowing circle don't literally mean safety or stop, but we've agreed they do. And brands know this power. McDonald's golden arches summon burgers without words, while green packaging signals vegetarian and black with gold whispers luxury. Design is never just visuals. It's a language, and semiotics is the dictionary. So, whether it's a logo sparking memes or a color hinting luxury, it all comes down to one thing: signs. And semiotics is simply the science of signs. Swiss linguist Ferdinand de Saussure broke it down simply. Every sign has two parts: the signifier, the form we see, like a word, image, or object, and the signified, the idea or meaning we attach to it. And later, philosopher Charles Peirce expanded this with his three categories: icons, indexes, and symbols, which we'll explore next. We'll break semiotics into 4 stops: icons, indexes, and symbols, everyday signs, branding, and cultural codes. It might sound complex, but it is super easy, I promise. The simplest way to grasp semiotics is through 3 categories defined by Charles Peirce: icons, indexes, and symbols. Icons are direct lookalikes. A restroom pictogram shaped like a man or woman is an icon. The trash bin on your desktop looks like a bin. The WhatsApp call icon resembles a phone receiver. Even a child's drawing of a cat or dog works as an icon because it visually resembles the animal. In design, icons thrive on resemblance. Indexes point to something else. A footprint in the sand means someone walked there. Smoke means fire. A rising thermometer points to heat. Even the loading circle on your screen is an index. It does not show the internet itself, but it signals that something is happening. Car exhaust indexes pollution. A wilted plant indexes lack of water. Indexes work because there is evidence, or cause and effect, or action-reaction happening. Symbols are trickier. Their meaning is abstract and cultural. A red cross means medical aid, but nothing in its shape says hospital. A heart means love, but not a pink donut. Why? Only because culture agreed on it. The Nike swoosh is just a curved line, yet globally it signals motion and aspiration. Religious icons like the cross, crescent, or ohm are powerful symbols, understood only by shared cultural codes. The middle finger is one of the clearest cultural symbols of insult, instantly understood across contexts. The red dot bindi in India can symbolize marriage, fashion, or even political affiliation, depending on context. And masks carry shifting meanings too. Carnival celebration in Venice, protest anonymity in politics, or fear during the pandemic. Here is the bottom line with the heart. Think of it in 3 ways. A red heart emoji is a symbol because culture decided it means love. A Korean finger heart gesture is an index because the fingers literally form the shape and point us toward the idea. And a biology diagram of a heart is an icon because it directly resembles the real organ. Think about objects in everyday semiotics. A wedding ring does not say marriage, yet we all understand its cultural meaning. A shopping cart symbol on a website doesn't literally carry goods, but it signals buying. Even the blue and red coating on taps is enough to tell us cold from hot water without a single word. Semiotics also hides in public spaces. Exit signs glowing green guide you out in an emergency. The radioactive trefoil doesn't resemble radiation, but culture has trained us to read it as danger. Gestures are packed with meaning. A peace sign, a salute, or a raised eyebrow all communicate more than words. In shops, a bold red sale instantly changes our perception of value. In clothing, a black tuxedo signals formality. A football jersey shows team loyalty. A hoodie pulled up over the head can index anonymity. Pop culture and lifestyle add more layers. Chopsticks index Asian cuisine. Popcorn symbolizes movies. There are symbolic notations we rarely question. The Aries sign signals astrological identity. The symbol for the sun comes from astronomy. Morse code dots and dashes stand for letters. The peace symbol has become global shorthand for harmony, and the infinity loop carries philosophical and mathematical weight far beyond its shape. Few symbols shift meaning as dramatically as the swastika. In India and much of Asia, it is ancient and sacred, representing good fortune. In the West, it is loaded with trauma as the emblem of Nazi hate. The same form, but polar opposite readings. If we understand how semiotics shapes daily life, it's easy to see how it drives brands and logos. The Lacoste crocodile is more than an animal. It symbolizes sport and French elegance. The Twitter bird once symbolized freedom and communication. Its rebranding to X evokes mystery and some controversial associations, depending on context. The Shell logo is literally a shell icon, but it has grown into a global symbol of energy. The Mercedes-Benz star points to land, sea, and air, the company's ambition to dominate all terrains. And the Olympic rings represent unity of all continents. Chupa Chups' untouched lollipop, surrounded by ants, indexes that it's sugar-free, since ants naturally avoid it. The Playboy bunny remains one of the most loaded logos in pop culture, symbolizing hedonism and seduction far beyond its animal form. Clever logos often carry layered signs. The Amazon smile stretches from A to Z, suggesting you can buy everything with happiness. The Toblerone mountain hides a bear, indexing the Swiss city of Bern. The Hyundai H is both a letter and a handshake. The Baskin-Robbins 31, tucked into the letters, indexes their original 31 flavors. Burger King's crinkle-cut fry, doubling as a saw blade, indexes trimming fat, symbolizing healthier fries while keeping taste intact. The Airbnb Balo blends a heart and a location pin to symbolize belonging. The Le Tour de France logo hides a cyclist, tying sport and motion into the wordmark. The Netflix N folds like layered red carpets, symbolizing premieres and drama. Colors are branding's emotional shortcuts, and that's why you can instantly identify certain brands with just their colors. Coca-Cola Red suggests energy and is easy to recognize. Pepsi's red and blue split signals balance and youth. Google's primary colors symbolize playfulness. McDonald's red and yellow trigger appetite and joy. IKEA's blue and yellow echo the Swedish flag, signaling trust and optimism. Starbucks green communicates freshness and growth. Cadbury purple evokes indulgence and royalty. And luxury houses like Chanel or Prada lean on black and white to project timeless elegance. In this example, the Band-Aids imitate Adidas's 3 stripes, symbolizing how fake products give no real protection and end up causing harm. McDonald's stacked books resemble sandwich layers, symbolizing that this burger is crafted with expertise, like knowledge built from study. Mitsubishi's exploded diagram of SUV shows a rhino, drawing parallel with its robustness, power, and strength, is a powerful use of semiotics. Branding shows us how semiotics works at full power. Nothing is random. Every stroke, color, and pattern is chosen to trigger meaning in our minds. Semiotics isn't universal. What feels obvious in one culture can be misleading in another. In India, white color signals mourning, while in Japan it represents beginnings. Black is associated with funerals in the West, yet elegance and power in fashion. Green represents fertility in the West and is considered sacred in Islam. Gestures are even trickier. The V sign with the palm out means peace or victory in many places, but palm inwards is an insult in Australia. Thumbs up is positive almost everywhere, but offensive in parts of the Middle East. Animals carry symbolic weight too. Cats were sacred in Egypt, but unlucky in medieval Europe. The US is represented by an eagle, while Russia's bear conveys resilience. Australia's kangaroo represents progress, whereas India's elephant represents wisdom and strength. Use of numbers also matters here. 7 is lucky in the West. 13 is unlucky in Europe. In Japan, 4 is avoided because it sounds like death. For designers, cultural codes are crucial. A wedding invite in all white may be perfect in Tokyo, but misread in Delhi. A global campaign using hand gestures or animals can backfire if meanings shift across borders. Semiotics reminds us of a simple truth. Design is language. Every line, every color, every symbol you create speaks to someone, somewhere. The question is, do you know what it's saying? Now, tell me your favorite example of semiotics in design, or drop any questions you have in the comments below. And if this video sharpened your eye, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next one. Keep designing.